test. Mic test. Hello, hello.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is the continuation of the fifth season of the 17 under division of the Stallion Season Cup. So my name is Roby Sacote, covering 3 games for today. First game is going to be in our 17 under division. 2 games will be in our 14 under division after that one. And then followed by 4 games in our adult division. But again, the first game is going to be in our 17 under division. It's going to be Celsius versus Charm. Now, Celsius is leading so far in the second seed with a 2-0 record, and Charm naman is at the 6th seed with a 1-1 record. So, of course, Celsius wants to keep up the momentum. They want to get their third straight win. And etong Charm naman, after losing their first game and then they won their second game, they want to start a momentum here. So, stay tuned lang because we'll now start the game in a few minutes. Good morning, Stallion fans and Job Sakino. Again, this is Rowy Sacote covering our first game for today in our 17 under division. We have 3 games again, as usual, in our Saturday special of the Stallion scenes. 17 under at first, and then the second and third game will be the 14 under division. But right now, here in our first game, it's going to be Celsius, who's now 2-0, starting out really strong here in the fifth season. We'll be matching up against Charm, who lost their first game, but they won their second game, and right now this will be the third game as first possession goes to Charm. Charm last game, actually they won huge margin against Tapa Mama as Ram Talaga opens up this game. Ram scored 6 points last game and got 8 rebounds. It's not that much of a score, but in terms of getting rebounds, he's one of the best rebounders here for Charmas. Good defense right there, instructed by Coach Carl C. And I'm looking at the bench of Celsius right now, and no bench players sitting on their bench right now. So it's all 5 playing for the orange shirts as Maddox knocks down a triple. Maddox Slim last game scored 13 points, 6 rebounds, and got 4 steals. And this game, in this tournament, Charm is actually shooting 28% from downtown. That's the second best in our 17 under division. As Noah Tan misses that 3, there's a whistle by the referee. So Sander T will get his first personal foul. As Delara misses on the first one. Again, these 2 free throws is brought to you by 10 Feet Vitamins, Exped Charcoal Socks, Uniled Light, Celsius, and Odo Guard. This team, Celsius, they are the lowest team in terms of shooting their free throws. As a unit, they're shooting 31.9% on average per game, and that's dead last in our 17 under division. As a 3 was a miss for Kid Lanete. But look at that follow-up shot by Sander T. Sander T last game, 12 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, and he shot 62.5%, plus a win against Tapamama. Again, this is the second seed team at Celsius, but right now, Charm, they are enjoying a 6-point lead here. Lim. Floaters up and knocks that one in for Kid Danete once again. And Coach Carl C. and his team are on the roll right now, abusing this understaffed Celsius unit. As a miss 3 for Rocco Aranillo. Here comes Sander once again. Sander, almost a travel there, but stolen away here by Rocco Aranillo, leading to our expert Charcoal Sock Defensive Player of the Quarter. And look at that counter steal man on the other end for Kid Laneta. Kid will drive too strong, and he'll head over to the line for 2 free throws. As Rocco Aranillo will be getting his first personal foul, and that's the first team foul for Celsius. Kid Laneta last game, 13 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, and 3 steals. And he shot 50% from the field. Pares sila ni Maddox Lim na 13 points, at pares lang silang 6 out of 12 from the field goal, from the field. And Charm is actually shooting 55.9% naman from the free throw line. That's the ranked 6th in our tournament. And actually, that's the third to the last, no? Here in Season 5 of our 17 under division. Oh, nice fake. Good look at that interior defense of Charm. However, ball went out, ball goes the other way. Carl C. applauding his team right there with a great defense at the start of the first quarter. And Celsius right now are having a hard time to shoot the ball as Lim kicks it out, left corner 3. Short for Sander T. Rocco guarded by Lanete. He'll drive, rejected by Enzo C. That was all leather. As he almost loses it, final false possession, and there's a foul. Ball goes the other way. So Sander T will be getting his second personal foul. So he needs to be much extra careful here because we're just 3 minutes in this ball game and nakadalawang fouls na kagad si Sander T. And he already has 2 points here. As a missed 3 for Marcus Kosai. Ball stays with the orange shirts. As Coach JD Wu wants to huddle up because they're struggling right now. 10-1 is the score, folks. We'll be back right after the break. Ladies and gentlemen, that timeout break is brought to you by AutoGuard Premium Car Care Products. As right now, 14 on the 24 here for the orange shirts. Let's see anong play nila, Coach Carl C. here as... Oh, look at that drive! Nice drive by Noah 10. As that's well played, drawn by Coach JD Wu. But quick retaliation. Xander T with 4 points now and now leads his team in terms of scoring. As Marcus driving to the baseline, nowhere to go. Look at that suffocating defense in the inside. As good shot for Marcos Delara. Marcos Delara last game scored 11 points, 9 rebounds, and 3 assists. As good defense for Enzo Soledad, as right now Celsius in transition. Wide open 3 for Marcus. Too strong. A good tap by Maddox Slim. And stolen away by Marcos Kosai. Kosai. Ball stays in the orange shirts as last touchdown is Sander C. Or Sander T rather. So 16 seconds on the shot clock dito para sa... Oh! There's a foul away from... Ayun, holding foul on Kid Lanete. That's gonna be his first. Got too aggressive there even before pa nila i-inbound yung bola. Oh, nice save by Marcos Kosai. Aranilio kicks it out to Marcus. Delara kicks it out. 5 on there, 24. 3 seconds to shoot. Delara beating the buzzer but ball it out. Rebound by Ram talaga. Ram. Look at that. Big man. No whistle was called and he's asking for a foul as Marcus bringing down the ball. Guarded by Maddox. Free throw line jumper. Knocks that one in for Marcus Kosai. And ladies and gentlemen, this is the first mandatory substitution of this ball game. Yan, all players will have a guaranteed 10 minutes of playing time. However, the difference is, walang pang sub si Coach JD Wu kasi saktong 5 lang sila. But for Coach Carl C, they have 8 players on the floor. So may 3 papasok na bago sa kanya. So stay tuned now. We'll be back right after this. Ladies and gentlemen, that was a quick break. That break was brought to you by Uniled Lights. Choose Uniled Lights for a brighter, greener future. As Zelda floats it up. Get it. Here comes the orange shirts. Nice pass to 10. Masyadong malakas nga lang. As ball goes back to the black shirts. Again, walang pamalit si Coach JDU. Just want to emphasize that one because 5 lang ang naglalaro sa Celsius for Coach Carl C. Oh! Here comes the orange shirts. Good transition defense leading to a great offense. And right now, it's 12-9 as you can hear the crowd chant here inside the AYSN Sports Center. Look at that huge bump! Ram talaga! A good body on Ram, abusing the mismatch in terms of size and quick drive by Marcus Kosai. Marcus Kosai now with 4 points. As you saw, Ram looking, sidesteps, can get it to go. As C with the turnaround jumper and good shot by Enzo. 16-11 is the score. Kosai kicks it out. Good defense by Yuto. Marcus. Oh, what a shot! Marcus Kosai. That is our energy play of the quarter. Brought to you by Celsius Live Fit, empowering you to live fit and be your best self. And ito, nag-comment si... As there's a foul on Marcus Kosai, that's gonna be his first. Sabi ni Strawman NFL, let's go Daddy Yuto. Again, for those who are watching our Facebook, YouTube live, don't forget to comment down below. Sino supportan if you're supporting Celsius or Charm. As Ram almost an and one. And that's a tough task guarding Ram talaga because of his size. As Rocco Aranillo will be getting his second personal foul. 2 free throws here for Ram talaga. Ram talaga, last game actually, he shot 50% from the free throw line as he went 1 for 2. And this time, same lang, 1 for 2 din. Oh, turn the ball over was Noah Tan as Yuto. Look at that! Oh! After that series of moves, the shot was off for Yuto Samea. 10 on the shot clock. And good defense by Celsius. And here comes the second seed team. Might have rushed that pass. 2 minutes and 20 remaining. Soledad floats it up. Can get it. As Rafa. Oh, nice pass. But good defense for Celsius. So Charm needs to set it up. Ram. Again, the big body of Ram. Wala lang yung shots niya as Marcus in transition. Marcus. Fearless drive by Marcus Kosai. And you can hear the crowd roar. Ito, sabi ni Justin Zhang, 8707. Let's go, Enzo Soledad. And ladies and gentlemen, we have a timeout break as this is now a 2-point ball game, but still in favor of Charm. We'll be back, folks, after this. Ladies and gentlemen, that timeout break was brought to you by 10 Feet Vitamins, taller every day. Again, shout out to Strawman NFL and Justin Zeng 8707 for commenting down. Ito, sinusuporta ni Strawman, si Yuto Somea, and si Justin Zeng naman, si Enzo Soledad. And look at that, off the glass is good for Enzo C. And increasing the lead back to 4, 19-15. Sabi naman ni Job Sakino, let's go Miguel Lim. Hindi po naglalaro si Miguel Lim ngayon. Oh, clearly a foul on Marcus Kosai. That's gonna be his second. So he needs to be much extra careful here. As Marcus Kosai is the one who's leading his team right now in terms of scoring. He now has 8 points. As Ram missing on that triple ang try. Oh, wait, a good save as Rafa Celda stolen by Marcus. Marcus spins. Oh, the shot was off, but that could have been a highlight for Marcus Kosai. Good defense. Ram. Nice pass to Enzo C. That is our assist of the quarter, brought to you by Uniled Lights. Don't compromise on style or sustainability. Choose Uniled Lights for the brighter and greener future. 22 seconds remaining here, folks, in the first quarter. A good steal by Yuto. Get Yuto Somea, one of the pesky defenders sa ating Stallion teams. I've covered this kid for a couple of times already. As good steal. Zelda, Yuto. No. 5 seconds remaining. And oh! The shot was off for Marcos De Lara. However, after a strong start for Charm, Celsius konting bumabawi na as they are now down by 6 na lang, 21-15, folks. And we'll have a quick break. More Stallion Scenes action when we return. Welcome back, folks, to the fifth season of the Stallion Scenes, season 5. And shout out to Erwin C saying, let's go Enzo C. And sabi naman Strawman NFL, let's go Enzo Soledad. So dalawang Enzos ang sinusuportahan ng ating mga Stallion fans watching. And eto, sinuportahan na rin si Marcus Cosay. Sabi Strawman NFL, let's go Marcus Cosay. As 3-point shot for Utah, too strong. Rebound here by Marcos Delara, and that's going to foul on Kid Lanete. That's going to be second. Looking. Oh, good defense by Maddox Lim, striking that ball. As Marcos Delara with the steal side steps, but got bothered by Maddox Lim's defense. And look at that. Second chance points for Maddox Lim. Again, last game. This team, Charm, won against Tapamama. And that was their first win after a loss in their first game. As 3-point shot is now go for Rocco Aranillo. Yan, again, sa mga viewers natin on our YouTube channel, comment down below. Now we'll be reading your comments. If ever sino-sino supportan nyo. Just so I can see if ilan ng mga supporters dito ng Charmin, ilan ng mga supporters dito ng Celsius. As Lim kicks it. Yuto. Good defense by Noah Tan. Yuto Sumea hasn't scored yet, and that's not how he plays. He's actually a good scorer. As the Neta with the steal. Almost a counter steal on the other end, but ball stays with the black shirts with 19 on the shot clock. Lim kicks it. Yuto kicks it out. Lim will shoot a long two. It's the back iron miss, pero ball goes to the orange shirts. Here comes Celsius right now. And they're actually living up to their name. Ibang klase itong Celsius ngayon. Again, wala silang pang-sub na players. Saktong 5 lang sila. But the way they played, their energy is still how they played during the first quarter. As Marcos Delara will be called for a hacking foul. So that's going to be Marcos Delara's first personal foul. As Maddox gives it here to Yuto. Good defense by Tan. See, turnaround jumper off the board, and it's good. For Enzo C. Soledad kicks it. 3-point shot. Short. Charm now leading by 10. Here's Lanete. Good pass and easy bucket right there for Kid Lanete. Yuto Somea with the setup. And now this is the largest lead of the game so far. 12 points in favor of Charm. Marcos Cosay now has 8 points as he misses on that hook shot. Sabi ni Migo Bartz. Or Migo Bartz was actually asking how many points does Marcos Cosay have. He now has 8. But also take note, he's nursing his second personal foul. There's a whistle on Enzo Soledad. That's going to be his first. So 2 free throws here for Kid Lanete. Kid Lanete only played for less than 19 minutes last game, but the way he played, man, 13 points, folks, and 7, 5 out of 7 siya sa 2-point territory. So inside the arc, is shooting really well last game. As Marcus, Charm was actually double teaming him, but 3-point shot, but still no go for Celsius. As Yuto rejected by Noah 10. That is our X-Men Charcoal Sucks Defensive Play of the Quarter, brought to you by X-Men Charcoal Sucks, natural, organic, and odorless. As Soledad, no. 5.5 to play here in the second quarter. As look at that Dipsy do layup for Maddox Slim. That is our offensive play of the quarter, brought to you by 10 Feet Vitamins, taller every day. As Marcus, short on that layup. So, Jobs, ano masasabi mo sa game? For what?
Ang ganda ng laban. Ang ganda ng laban.
Look at that three for Yuto. That's the first triple for Yuto Samea. And this is our second mandatory substitution and the last mandatory substitution of this ball game. Grabe. Sobrang ganda ng shot ni Yuto Sumaya. Speechless si Job. Nahirapan pa siya magsalita nun. Because how Yuto Sumaya garnered his first bucket was a long-distance bomb. And right now, Charm is opting for a half-court defense because actually that's a good defense for Coach Calci para pagurin nila yung Celsius players nila. Again, understaffed, however, Enzo Soledad was able to break away, and right now, Charm is actually doubles the scoring output dito ng Charm. 34-17 is the score. Literally, dinoble nila yung score ng Celsius. A good strip by Delara, leading to an easy bucket in transition. As Yuto looking, kicks it. 3-point shot, in and out for Maddox, and there's a whistle. So Rafa Zelda will be getting his first personal foul, folks. Delara gives it here to Enzo, kicks it out. Rocco spins, good defense by Liam Ang. However, there's a whistle. So fresh 14 dito para sa orange shirts is Marcus missing that triple. Maddox guarded here by Marcus Delara, and Celsius is opting for a 2-3 zone defense, so that's going to be leaving a 3-point shot dito para sa Charm, but lucky break for them as they miss. As Marcus, look at that, good patience. That's high basketball IQ play for Marcus Delara. He did not rush the shot. He took his time, was able to take some hits to create some space. That's well executed basketball right there for Marcus Delara. And a missed floater for Ram Talaga. Here comes Kosai. Marcus gives it. Good pass to Roca Radillo. And right now we have timeout for Coach Carl C. As Celsius was able to trim it down to 11, but still a double-digit lead with 2 minutes and 50 seconds remaining. Our score is 34-23. Welcome back, folks. That time out break was brought to you by AutoGuard Premium Car Care Products. So, let's see anong i-adjust nila Coach Carlos C dito. Because Celsius was actually was starting a momentum there. So, kaya napatama si Coach Carlos C para ma-break yung momentum nila. But the question is, will they be able to break it? Or will Celsius maintain the momentum? Is almost an and one for Rocco. But he'll be going to the line for a pair. As Rafa Celda will be getting his second personal foul. 2 free throws here for Rocco Aranillo. Rocco Aranillo last game actually did not suit up for Coach JD Wu. So it's a sight to see that he's up and playing here. But kulang sila. 5 lang ang naglalaro sa Celsius. And I really want to emphasize that one. And that's a travel. Clearly a travel in Yuto Sabaya. So ball goes the other way again. And in this possession, Celsius has an opportunity to cut down the lead to single digits. Marcus. Enzo kicks it. Rocco from downtown. Sweet string music for Rocco Aranillo. And cutting down the lead to just 8. The largest lead was 17, and ngayon Celsius was able to trim it down to 8. And now Charm taking their time here. Slow-paced possession. Almost a travel for Rafa Celda. Ram kicks it. Lim, long distance to no. Good box out by Rocco Aranillo. Oh! Smart play by Rocco Aranillo. As Coach JDU wants to huddle it up. We'll be back, folks, right after this. That timeout break, folks, was brought to you by AutoGuard Premium Car Care Products. And right now, it's an 8-point lead as Marcus Delara knocking it down. Even before the ball went in the rim, he knew that the shot was gonna fall in. And right now, it's just a 5-point ball game, folks. As Ram finally a made bucket here after a strong run for Celsius. Let's see if that will be the momentum breaker dito for Charm. As look at that strip by Rafa Celda. Ram dribbling it down. This is a big guy, can also dribble down the ball. And travel will be called on Ram talaga. So ball goes the other way. 28.2 seconds remaining in the first half, folks. Shout out to all the 22 viewers watching our live stream. Comment down below if sino po sinusuportahan nyo. As Marcus shot was way off the mark. Liam will drive short. Gets his own miss. 4 seconds remaining. Oh, that's going to be a travel. No basket because that will be an easy travel. Extra step there given by Maddox Lim. So may 2.2 seconds pa. Etong Celsius. Rocco. No foul was given. Coach JD Wood did not like it because he was asking for a foul. Even from my end, I heard there was a foul. But ayun, even Coach JD Wood not happy, folks. But regardless, we'll have a halftime break. We'll be back, ladies and gentlemen, after this. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the fifth season of the Stallion Teens 17 under division. So, the reason why Maddox Lim is at the line at the start of the before we start the third quarter because that's a technical free throw. Because after the buzzer, you saw how Coach JD overreacted dun sa no call ng ating officials. So, he was given a technical foul for unsportsmanlike behavior. So that's why we started out the third quarter with a technical free throw. And hindi lang yun Celsius now only playing with 4 players because Marcus Kosai needs to go due to some personal matter that he needs to attend to. So for Coach JD apat lang ang maglalaro sa Celsius and this is the first time that I've seen this year in Stallion Cup. But regardless, Stallion teams, but regardless, tuloy tayo, folks. And Marcus Kosai, for those who don't know, is actually the leading scorer. Or second leading scorer for Celsius. So nawalan pa sila ng scorer etong Celsius. So they're gonna be playing at a disadvantage, literally, as Rocco. This guy really needs to step up, no? Itong si Rocco Aranillo as substitution will be called. Oh, and okay, I'm looking at the bench of Charm as well. As Ram talaga is on the bench right now and he is in pain. And ladies and gentlemen, for those who don't know, Ayuto Sameo is also out. He also has Enzo Soledad was able to knock that one in. Ayuto Sameo also will be heading out because I believe he also has some important matters to attend to. But regardless, the Enzo C was able to sink that one in inside. So 7 players na lang in total dito for Charm as Soledad knocks down a 3-point bomb. Enzo C was able to score. Enzo Soledad was able to shoot from downtown. As Lim kicks it to Lanete. He'll shoot a 3. No. Offensive rebound. And Sander T was able to knock that one in inside the paint. So it's back to 10-point lead. Yan, ladies and gentlemen, nakaklarify ko lang. Wala na po si Yuto Samea for Charm due to an important matter that he needs to attend to. And for Celsius naman, wala na rin si Marcus Kosai. So clearly, the Orange Shirts are playing 4 against 5. A good move by Lim. Gets his own miss. Too strong as well. Good tapped. And nakuha dito na Enzo Soledad ang bola. Marcus. Sizing up Kid Lanete. Aranillo sidesteps. Good defense for Enzo C. Maddox threw the ball, but he'll head over to Lam because he got fouled. So 2 free throws dito para kay Maddox Lim. These 2 free throws brought to you by Celsius Live Fit, empowering you to live fit and be your best self. Lim, second attempt, can't get it. So it's a 10-point lead still, 43-33, now in favor of Charm. Kanina, na-trim down from 17, na baba sa 5 ng Celsius ang bola. But here, in the third quarter, look at that, basket and one for our offensive playoff. The quarter brought to you by 10 Feet Vitamin Installer every day. So one more free throw for Maddox Lim. So as what I'm saying, here in the third quarter, Celsius was able to trim down the lead from 17 to 5. And ngayon, lamang na ulit ng 13 etong Charmers. Look at that steal by Maddox again. Maddox being a pesky defender here for Charm as 3-point bomb in and out and in for Kid Lanete from deep. Aranillo floats it up. Can't get it. Gets his own miss. Look at the hustle of Rocco Aranillo. Soledad spins, gives it to Rocco. He'll shoot a 3 short. I think Maddox Lim had a piece of that. Ang kicks it. C short. Misses the point blank great shot. And we have a timeout break, folks. 49 to 33 is the score. We'll be back right after this. Ladies and gentlemen, that timeout break was brought to you by Celsius Live Fit, empowering you to live fit and be your best self. And right now, 5 na rin ang Celsius. As nandito na si Larius Villacorte. As Larius, step back, now go. Pati si Jobs napauwi. Doon ang masasabi mo sa move na yung Jobs?
Grabe yung step back na yun.
Kakapasok niya lang, but he already wants to make an impact here. That's a good sign for Coach JD Boo. However, a miss. Kicks it out. And can get it to fall as rebound by Enzo C. It's a 16-point lead. Again, the largest lead was 17 during the first quarter. As reverse layup was no good for Kid Lanete. Delara. Pass steered to Rocco. Soledad fakes the 3. Spins, kicks. And floater is up and in for Marcus Delara. Marcus Delara now with 13 points. And he's leading his team in terms of scoring in this ball game. And look at that! Maddox Lim from downtown. Increasing the lead to 18 or 17 rather. Again, balik sa 17 ang kalamangan dito ng Charm. And strong drive for Marcos Delara. Marcos Delara in takeover mode right now, folks. Lim gives it there to Kid. Fakes, shoots. Good defense by Enzo Soledad as ball went out of bounds. Ball goes the other way. Good. For those who are watching, please comment down below if sino sinusuporta, especially if you're supporting a player, no? As Aranillo spins, kicks it. Solarius as Villacorte misses. Pero balik ang bola sa orange shirts. Free throw line jumper. Too strong for Rocco Aranillo. Tapigan ng bola. Nakuha ni Ram talaga. Ram will drive. Good defense for Noah Tan. That's the right way to do it if you're up against Ram talaga. You need to put a body on him because he likes to make contact. Sayang yung 3 na yun ni Enzo Soledad. And ball goes back to the black shirts. Lim gives it here to Lanete. No hesitation. 3. Knocks that one in. It's an 18-point lead right now in favor of Charm. Again, wala pang talo ang Celsius coming into this ball game. And right now, they're down by 18. And Charm naman, after a 4-point loss against Torch in their first game, they won their next game after that against Tapamama by huge margins. Look at that block by Kid Lanete. Kid. Marcus was able to stop the break there. As a Charm step back jumper. Can't get the 3 to fall. And the ball is in the hands of Marcos De Lara, who now has 15, and unforced turnover, miscommunication there from Marcos De Lara. And Noah Tan. So less than 3 minutes to play here in the third. Lim asking for a pick, but no pick was given. Ram was actually asking for it inside. As Ram, basket and one for Ram Talagay. He now has 11. So bonus free throw here for Ram Talaga. But it gets, look at the hustle right there. Nakuha pa ng Charm ang bola as Lim. No look past the Ram. And look at that. Great defense by Noah Tan, but better offense for Ram Talaga. And almost a turnover there, pero ball stays with Celsius. Papasok ni Coach Carl C. Dito si Liam Ang. Papahinga si Maddox Lim because Maddox Lim, I'm pretty much sure, is going to be playing a lot of minutes later during the fourth quarter. But they have the luxury here because they are up by 22 points, the largest lead so far. As Villacorte airballs the 3. Kid gives it here to Ram. Again, Celsius executing a 2-3 zone defense as Ram loses the ball. Hindi na hinawakan niya naman bola. Kala niya tatawagan kagad siya ng tatawag ang referee na jump ball. And last touch. Oh no, there's a foul. As Liam Ang will be called for the second personal foul. And that's the first team foul for Charm. So here in the third, they're showing well-disciplined defense because naka-isang foul pa lang sila and we're already almost closing the third quarter. And another 3 for Enzo Soledad. As Enzo now with 10 points. He's the second player with double-digit scoring behind Marcos De Lara for Celsius. Marcus finding friends. 59-40 is the score, folks. 45 seconds remaining here in the third quarter as Aranillo gives it here. A skid. No look pass. 3-point shots. Too strong nga lang for Rafa Zelda, and ball goes the other way. So 19-point lead. Still in favor of Charm. As Villacorte still can't make a bucket here. And no go then for Rocco Aranillo. Here comes the black shirts. 5 seconds remaining. Rejected by Marcos De Lara. .3 seconds remaining. And ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of the third quarter. It's a 19-point lead in favor of Charm coming into the fourth and final quarter. So stay tuned now, folks, because we still have 10 more minutes of action. We'll be back right after this. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the 1700 division of the Stallion Team Season 5 as Enzo can't get the three to go and they are down by 19. Etong Celsius over Charm as speaking of over, that was a good shot by Enzo C over Celsius defender. And 21 na ang kalamangan dito ng Charm and they are not yet done. Again, after an upset in their first game by losing to Torch by 4 points, bumawi sila against Tapamama ng winning their second game with a huge margin. And right now, here in their third game against the number 2 team so far in the eliminations round, etong Celsius, they are dominating right now. As look at that, finally, after a couple of misses for Larius Villacorte, finally draining a 3-point bomb here at the start of the fourth. And bumawi ka agad si Rafa Zelda from downtown, and Coach Carl C applauding Rafa Zelda there. As Villacorte as T with the quick layup. Sander T now with 8 points. Aranillo fakes. And there's a whistle by the referee. That's going to be a foul on Liam Ang. That's gonna be his third personal foul. 2 free throws for Rocco Aranillo. As he misses the second one. So 7 minutes and 50 seconds remaining. It's a Jordan number lead right now. 23 lead in favor of Charm. 66-43. And after this game, folks, we'll have 2 games in our 14 under division and 4 games in our adults division naman. So we have a lot of basketball action here inside the AYSN Sports Center. So we highly encourage everyone to watch the games live. Libre lang. If siningil kayo ni Jov Sakino, wala pong babayaran. Libre lang po yun, ladies and gentlemen, okay? As Villacorte, too strong on that 3 rebound by Liam Ang. Here comes Maddox Slim. Maddox, guarded by Larius. Oh, look at the defense of Larius Villacorte. Now look at that follow-up shot by Enzo C. Turning garbage into gold. So 69-43. Again, we have 8 teams in our 17 under division. So 14 under naman natin sa Stallion teams. We have 4 teams and double round robin po yun. Dito single round robin eliminations lang tayo sa 17 under natin, folks. Oh, look at that! Good defense by Maddox Slim bothering that Rocco Aranillo shot. And good pass behind the back. And that's an easy bucket right there for Maddox Slim. Maddox Slim now with 16 points, 9 rebounds, and 6 assists rather. And Maddox Slim so far in their first 2 games is averaging 13 points per outing. That is the third. Actually, he's tied with Kid Lanete for his in his team. They are the second and third best scorer in their team, not in the entire entire 17 under division. Only in their team. And they're taking their time right now. As we have a timeout break, folks. Called by Coach Ewu as they are now trailing by 29 points. We'll be back, folks, after the break. Stallion fans, that break was brought to you by AutoGuard Premium Car Care Products. And right now, it's a massacre in our first game as Charm, the 6th seed, literally dominating this game against the number 2 seed team right now, which is Celsius. And however, may 5 minutes and 5 seconds pang natitira dito ang Celsius. Pero the way Charm is playing right now, they're not stopping. And that's the right way to do it. Even though lamang ka na ng malaki, you need to still defend well and play hard just like that. However, nagkaroon ng foul doon ng Charm as Larius Villacorte will be heading to the line for a pair. As Rab Talaga will be getting his first personal foul. These two free throws brought to you by Xped Charcoal Socks, Uniled Lights, Celsius Live Fit, Auto Guard, and 10 Feet Vitamins. And the next game will be in our 14 under division, folks. Gonna be Silent Tire versus Fat Daddy. So magandang game yun kasi parehas 1-1 yung record nila as Enzo Soledad was able to clean it up. See, baseline jumper knocks that one in for Liam Ang. Aranillo. Delara using that Enzo Soledad pick as Enzo fakes. Gives it here to Larius. He'll shoot a three. Again, a miss. But perfect place at the perfect time for Rojo Aranillo. So 4 minutes remaining here in the fourth and final quarter. And right now, Charm, from the looks of it, even though may 3 minutes and 40 pang natitira, baliktaran ng score, 74-47. They will be getting their second straight win in this conference after losing their first game. For Celsius naman, this might be their first loss in the tournament. Last game, they only won by 1 point against Odegaard. That was 70-69 yung last game ng Celsius. And then the game before that, the first game was against Tapamama. 79-75 naman yun. Just a 4-point win. So, lahat ng games ng Celsius were very close. But in this game, this is their first game na malayo yung points disparity nila. But it's working against them, not for us. Look at that! Block! By Larius Villacorte. Chase down block reminds me of LeBron Jobs Aquino. Jobs, ano masasabi mo sa chase down block na yun?
Grabe, ganun na ganun din ako nung kabataan ko.
So, parang 3 years ago. As, of course, that block was brought to you by Xped Charcoal Socks, natural, organic, and odorless. As Lanete missing. Tapi ka ng bola, sumakto kay Rafa but can't get it. Here comes Marcus. Delara now with 15 points and he'll go to the line for 2 free throws as he got fouled in the act of shooting. So, third personal foul na ni Kid Lanete yun. So, Marcus, again, this team, etong Celsius, they are the bottom team in terms of free throw percentage. As a unit, Jobs, alam mo ba, they're shooting 38.9%, 31.8% sa free throw line. That's the lowest in the league.
Oo nga. Kailangan nilang mas maging sure ball sa free throw line.
Ibang klase, nagiging analyst na din si Jobs Aquino. As 2 minutes and 9 remaining, still, Celsius can't make a bucket here. Just shows how well defended sila ng Charm as we have a timeout break, folks. As Coach JD wants to talk to his team. 2 minutes and 6 remaining, folks. We'll be back after this. That timeout breaks brought to you by AutoGuard, premium car care products, and UniLED lights. Choose UniLED lights for a brighter, greener future. And we are down to the last 2 minutes. Hatid sa inyo rin ng AutoGuard Premium Car Care Products as Darius Villacorte with the reverse layup, folks. And this one's pretty much over already. As we have a transition here for Celsius, as there's a whistle. As may timeout dito si Coach Carl C. Folks, as we'll be back again right after this timeout break. Welcome back, folks. As yun, after that timeout ni Coach Carl C, first free throw was a miss for Enzo Soledad as well as the second. So a minute and 23 remaining. As oh, ball goes out of bounds. So balik ang bola dito sa Celsius. As Roca Ranilla was able to knock that one in. As three-point shot is no good. So 37 seconds remaining here in the fourth and final quarter as Rocco 23 seconds. And this is it, folks. Actually, Charm will get their second straight win in this game. And this will be the first loss for Celsius. And that is the end. As Coach Calci giving the green signal like Juan Gomez de Leaño last night. But that is the final score, folks. A 23-point lead won by Charm, 74-51. We'll be back, folks, right after this. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back, Stallion fans, to Stallion Scenes 17 under division. Together with me is our 10 feet vitamins player of the game with 18 points, 10 rebounds, 6 assists, and 3 steals, and his first player of the game here in his first season, Maddox. So, Maddox, this is your first time here in Stallion Scenes, and this is your second straight win in this competition. How does this win mean to you guys moving forward to your next games?
It feels good. Of course, we're trying to reach the Final Four. And we're low on numbers today, actually, without Josh, with half Utah. So we really wanted to win this game for them.
You started out with 8 players, and then you also may have to, leave this game due to an emergency. So what did Coach Carlsey instructed you guys moving forward? Because again, you're only fielding 7 players.
He just wanted us to do our best, show our 100% effort running down the court. Yeah.
And I'm pretty much sure I want to give you a shout out to our viewers who's watching our YouTube live right now.
I want to shout out to my family, my friends, and my 2 friends over there who came to support me.
Again, ladies and gentlemen, that is our 10 feet vitamins player of the game, Maddox. And that concludes the 17 under division, because coming up is our 14 under division. It's going to be Silent Star versus Fat Daddy. Stay tuned, as we'll be back right after this.